Hi, welcome to Minerals in the Diet, where we'll explain how minerals play an important role in the diet. Today, we'll learn about iodine, an important trace mineral.
But what about trace minerals?
Trace minerals are found in small amounts in the body but play a huge role in cellular functions.
Feel the difference with trace minerals.
There are many functions of iodine in our body. It is essential for the thyroid gland. The thyroid gland is a butterfly-shaped gland that wraps around the trachea. This gland traps iodine in the bloodstream to create thyroid hormones. About 60% of thyroid hormones are made of iodine. The thyroid gland converts iodine into two different hormones, thyroxine or T4 and T3, which is made by removing one iodine ion from T4. The thyroid gland mainly produces T4, but T3 hormone is more potent than T4.
Strong stuff.
These hormones are then released back into the bloodstream. The production of the thyroid hormone is regulated by the hypothalamus. When T4 blood levels decrease, the hypothalamus releases thyroxine, releasing hormone, which stimulates the pituitary gland to produce thyroxine-stimulating hormone, which stimulates the thyroid gland to trap more iodine from the blood. These hormones are then used by many cells. It regulates many cellular functions. These include metabolic rate, reproduction, nerve function, muscle function, heart function, and ATP production in TCA cycle, aka the Krebs cycle. It is also extremely important for children to get the correct iodine intake, as it is needed for healthy growth of bones and brain development.
Hey, kids!
The recommended daily value and recommended daily allowance for iodine is measured in micrograms rather than milligrams, because only a very small amount is required due to the fact that it is a trace mineral. In adult men and women, the recommended daily allowance is 150 micrograms per day. In pregnant women, this number increases to 220 micrograms per day. This is likely due to the need for greater metabolic function and heart function to get blood and nutrients to the developing fetus. And for similar reasons, children have lower daily requirements for iodine, only 90 to 120 micrograms, because they have less metabolic functions. Additionally, due to the greater need for iodine in pregnant women, there is more common deficiency, but it is still fairly rare due to iodine's abundance in food and its very minimal need.
I need it!
Some top food sources for iodine are cod, which provides 90 micrograms per 3 ounces, iodized salt, which may be where you first heard of iodine, which provides 400 micrograms per teaspoon, well over the daily value.
It worked!
Yogurt provides 75 micrograms per 1 cup of yogurt.
Helen has a habit plan, and it includes a healthy breakfast and a pleasant word with her parents.
Turkey breast provides 34 micrograms per 3 ounces, and seaweed provides 4,500 micrograms per just a quarter ounce. With these, only 5 ounces of cod will meet your daily value. 3/8 of a teaspoon of salt will meet your daily value. Only 2 cups of yogurt will meet your daily value. 13 ounces of turkey will meet your daily value, and less than 1/100th of an ounce of seaweed will meet your daily value.
A tolerable upper intake level is the maximum daily dose unlikely to cause adverse side effects in the general population. The tolerable upper intake level for iodine is 1,100 micrograms per day. This is applicable for adults over the age of 19 and pregnant women. Even with iodine supplementation, it is hard to reach the upper intake level.
Stable iodine will keep your thyroid from absorbing radioactive iodine. Take 1 a day for as long as they last.
Oversupplementation and poor monitoring of iodine intake can result in toxicity. Toxicity can stem from a high intake of supplements or medications with iodine.
Iodine.
Although extremely rare, overconsumption of food containing iodine can result in toxicity as well. Some symptoms of acute iodine toxicity include burning of the mouth, throat, and stomach, nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, fever, and gastrointestinal irritation. Excess iodine exposure. Iodine toxicity may lead to thyroiditis, hypothyroidism, hyperthyroidism, and thyroid papillary cancer. Thyroiditis is inflammation of the thyroid gland. Antibodies attack the thyroid cells and cause the damaged cells to leak hormones. Hypothyroidism is where the thyroid is underactive and not producing enough hormones. On the other hand, hyperthyroidism is when the thyroid is overproducing thyroid hormones, resulting in an overactive thyroid. Thyroid papillary cancer is the most common cancer of the thyroid gland, where typically a tumor grows in the gland. Further intake of iodine with these conditions can exacerbate thyroid deterioration and toxicity.
A decrease in thyroid hormone level occurs, impacting the regulation of metabolism and various bodily functions. However, the most concerning consequence of iodine deficiency is cretinism, which arises when a pregnant woman doesn't receive adequate iodine. This condition leads to an abnormal fetal development, causing severe and irreversible damage to the developing brain, ultimately resulting in intellectual disabilities and physical deformities such as dwarfism. Excessive iodide consumption in conjunction with antithyroid medications like tapazole can lead to a decrease in the production of thyroid hormones by your body. Combining potassium iodide with ACE inhibitors, which are medications used for high blood pressure, can raise your blood potassium levels to potentially unsafe levels. Similarly, taking potassium iodide alongside potassium-sparing diuretics like spironolactone and amiloride can result in excessively high blood potassium levels, which may pose health risks.
Iodine is commonly found in 3 different forms, being the reduced form, inorganic form, and iodate pre-reduction. First, the reduced form of iodine is commonly found in fish and seafood. Options for fish would be cod, tuna, and shrimp, as all are great sources of organic iodine compounds, including iodine in the form of iodide ions. These compounds can be easily absorbed and contribute to overall iodine intake. Second, inorganic iodide is found in iodized salts.
Made Morton salt iodized.
This iodized salt is found in practically every kitchen, and it contains inorganic iodine in the form of potassium iodide or sodium iodide. In the body, inorganic iodine plays a critical role in thyroid function. Lastly, iodide is also found in vegetables like kale, spinach, and broccoli. The form found here is iodate pre-reduction, which is essentially the product of a process where iodate in the soil is converted into iodide by microorganisms. This iodide is then absorbed by the vegetables, which can then be consumed through our diet.
Thank you for watching our presentation on iodine. We hope you found it entertaining and educational. If you would like to learn more about iodine, please follow the different references listed on the screen now. Thank you.